Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. And already we're underway here. Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Surely this time, it's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Atalanta penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Bastoni. Atalanta making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Locatelli. Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? Pellegrini. Ball played for Lookman. Lookman. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. It's been intercepted.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Opts to play it back. Oh, they could break here. Lookman. Looking for the run. And he's onside. Great chance! Well, now it's come back out. A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Osimhen. That's good vision. Hernandez. Lookman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zappacosta does really well to win the ball there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Osimhen. Pellegrini. Shifted upfield. And here's Dybala. Koopmeiners. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zappacosta. Out towards the flank. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ramani. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through there. Lookman. Oh, no joy this time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sampdoria can start a counter here. Koopmeiners. Quadrado.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Crossed into the box. Oh, and pulled into... He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Atalanta, corner number 2 then. Sampdoria can counter promptly here. Dybala. No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Martinez. This is promising. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Atalanta happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zappacosta. Passing nice and neat. Lookman. Lookman. Martinez. Lookman. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now the breakaway. Now it's Martinez. He has found a way through. Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Osimhen. Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen. Zappacosta. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Atalanta are still that goal to the good. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers at a point. Real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When
Can he put it away? Goal! Sampdoria! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sampdoria go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he cuts out the supply.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Zappacosta. Now it's Martinez.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Interesting ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, but that has not gone well. Lookman. Koopmeiners. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lookman. And the counter is on. Now it's Martinez. He is through here. He's in a great position. Header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Numero 25, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16, il numero 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Atalanta have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Çalhanoğlu.
Sampdoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Musa. Luis Alberto. Sampdoria looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
And that's definitely not his best. Luis Alberto. He's had it taken off him. Musa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got full. And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Atalanta really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's just misjudged that one. Daron. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays a delicate ball. Pulisic. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's good running with the ball. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Atalanta illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Keeper sees it all the way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? He is through here. Tomori does really well to win the ball there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'll be fascinated to see how the manager instructs Lorenzo Pellegrini to operate in this game, because you can see him playing very effectively as a number 6, a number 8, or...
Header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. That's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Pellegrini. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Martinez. And he's on his way. And Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just off target.
Filippo Inzaghi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
To Kitalana! Çalhanoğlu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
There's the hit! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Inter Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Atalanta are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good read, needed to be. Lookman. Martinez. Pellegrini delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pellegrini. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Turan. Zappacosta. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Atalanta are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Martinez.
To Ketelara. And he's had it nicked away. He's looking to set free a runner. Now the finish! Great hit! It's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Lookman! Keeper's not concerned by that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Pellegrini.
Martinez.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a shade optimistic.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Zappacosta, who's on a run down the left wing. Tomori, Çalhanoğlu looks to get on the end of this. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the action is back underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Pellegrini! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Long ball looking to counter. De Ketelara. Çalhanoğlu, gently done. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Zappacosta. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram chasing after it. Chiesa, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ketelara. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his way through, and the shot! There's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, that was vital. Thuram. That has not gone well. Now it's Thuram.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's found some space. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shot a goal! Koopmeiners. Scalvini. De Ketelara. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Martinez. Now there's a fine ball. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Numero
Atalanta
6.
with their
Numero
first corner.
7.
The first in the game for either side, actually.
Il numero 77. Il numero 81. Il numero 22.
He's got two. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Martinez. Martinez gets flagged offside. That is good alertness. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. And Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Cambio di giocatori.
Have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Throw it. Thuram, Mkhitaryan. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! It's a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No way through. De Ketelare. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! Early ball out from the back. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's just beyond his reach. Raspadori. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. He has found a way through. Gets a good foot in there. Forward it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the runner. Mkhitaryan. No luck with that dink over the top. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a promising position. Oh, right place, right time. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atalanta didn't quite recover from the early...
And so we reach the final qualification lap. It is so crucial for those looking to take the club to the next level, a step closer to being a part of the big business. A big performance, that's what's needed here, and the loyal following is assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous... Can he put it away? Oh, somewhat off target. Hernandez. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now that's well seen too. De Ketelara. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well.
There's the shot! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Martinez!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Atalanta have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Backward chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Asllani. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Atalanta are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, they've got it again. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Martinez. And it's Inzaghi. And it's lofted through here. Di Marco. Bastoni. And it's Mkhitaryan. Well timed, excellent interception. Di Marco.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
That could spell trouble. And that's going to be a goal kick. has not gone well. And here's Inzaghi. Great position here.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. DiMarco.
Oh, super ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Atalanta presented with a golden opportunity here. Sommer will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Atalanta take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Gets a good foot in there. Just 5 minutes left, and he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barella. Played out towards the right wing. Gets his pass away. And they win it back again. Pinches it off him. Martinez. And Martinez! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Atalanta, corner number 2 then. Point-blank header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And more, and more, and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit.
And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Atalanta are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Hernandez, he's in plenty of space here.
Atalanta making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Still no... Inzaghi! A whisker away from making it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Vrij calmly anticipates.
Atalanta couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Inzaghi. Martinez. And Martinez! Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. He's looking to set free a runner. Bratesi. Can he get it through? In comes... Shot a goal! Mkhitaryan. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's going for goal! What a hit! The save was firm.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Hernandez. Hernandez. Now there's a fight. Martinez! And the cross in for the follow-up. And that is a truly outstanding save. Not the most accurate pass. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. De Ketelaere, played with finesse. Look at the space here, and the ball's a good one here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Short changes him with that pass.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, numero 9, numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 70. Alexis Sanchez.
Hernandez.
Il numero 30. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That's been cut out, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Could move up a gear here.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. He's in, surely! Real chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Atalanta totally rampant here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Sanchez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aslani.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has been cut short. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's not going to reach. Has a goal! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah.
And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo.